Today, we're breaking down the top 10 most savage and unforgettable fight scenes in Reacher Season 1. These scenes made Reacher a must-watch and proved this series is here to dominate. Amazon Prime Video's Reacher is one of the most intense and brutally realistic series on streaming. Based on Lee Child's best-selling novels, Season 1 delivers 8 episodes packed with sharp choreography, explosive fights, and a lead performance that surprised everyone. Let's get into it.
Do it now! Slow!
Number 10. Reacher vs. Sasquatch in the bar. In Episode 3, things escalate when Reacher visits a bar to gather information. He's focused, calm, until Sasquatch, a massive, intimidating boxer, decides to intervene. The guy tells Reacher to find another bar. What a big mistake. Reacher, recognizing that he's dealing with a trained fighter, jokes about boxing.
Boxer. Southpaw. You know the thing about boxing, too many rules.
Then launches into a flurry of punches. He breaks the man down and forces him to talk, not with threats, but with fists. It's a humorous moment more than a suspenseful one, but it perfectly showcases Reacher's confidence and efficiency. Number 9. The restaurant confrontation with KJ. Later in Episode 5, titled No Apologies, Reacher finally gets face-to-face with KJ. KJ insults Rosco, Reacher's ally and romantic interest. Reacher doesn't hesitate. He slaps KJ so hard that he sends him flying across the restaurant. Then, as KJ's goons step in, Reacher flips the table and takes them on with punches, plates, and sheer brute force. It's a crowd-pleaser of a scene, but it's short. Too short to make a bigger impact, though it does lay the groundwork for their eventual showdown. Number 8. Reacher and Neagley vs. corrupt cops in a cruiser. Still in Episode 5, things get darker. Reacher and Neagley are captured and locked in the back of a police cruiser, and the cop driving them is under orders to kill them both. He starts by shooting his partner in the head, right in front of them, and from that moment, Reacher and Neagley know there's no time to wait. They kick out the divider, wrestle control of the car, and force it off the road. The scene is intense, claustrophobic, and incredibly tense, but slightly undermined by low lighting that makes it harder to follow. Number 7. The trunk fight. In Episode 2, Reacher agrees to meet Spivey, a crooked prison guard, but of course, it's a trap. 2 ex-military types are waiting, and they want Reacher in the trunk of their car. His response?
It's too small. It'll be uncomfortable.
That line, deadpan and confident, becomes the trigger for a brutal takedown. What follows is a masterclass in efficient violence. Reacher disables both men quickly, disarming one, neutralizing the other, and walking away without a scratch. It's short, sharp, and unforgettable. Number 6. Reacher and Roscoe's alley fight. In Episode 4, titled In a Tree, Reacher teams up with Rosco after coming under fire. They split up, and Reacher leads 2 attackers into a narrow alley, taking out the first with precision. But the second gives him trouble. For a moment, it looks like Reacher might lose, until Rosco steps in and fires a clean, perfect headshot that saves him. The fight is gritty and physical, with good tension, and shows that Reacher isn't invincible, but Rosco has his back.
You just killed my cousin. Now I'm gonna pinch your skull all over the place.
Number 5. Prison bathroom fight. Episode 1 sets the tone of this movie. Reacher is arrested for a murder he didn't commit and thrown into jail with Paul Hubble, a terrified banker. In the prison showers, Reacher is cornered by a dozen hostile inmates. He gives them a warning. They don't listen. Within seconds, he gouges out a man's eye and dismantles the rest of the group with controlled, devastating blows. It's the first real taste of what this version of Jack Reacher is capable of, and it leaves a strong first impression.
In this world where people...
Number 4. The season finale, Reacher vs. KJ. The final episode pulls out all the stops. Reacher crashes a pickup truck straight through the police station to rescue Oscar Finley, who's been captured and held by the corrupt cops. After getting Finley out, Reacher regroups with Rosco and heads to the factory, where the final showdown takes place. There, he douses the building in gasoline and sets it on fire. In the middle of the chaos, Reacher faces off with KJ one last time, and after a vicious fight, he kicks him into the flames. It's dramatic, fiery, and maybe a little bit cheesy, but it's exactly the kind of explosive payoff fans were waiting for. Number 3. The Home Alone Ambush. In Episode 7, Reacher takes a different approach. Knowing that Officer Baker is sending men to kill him, Reacher sets a trap at Hubbell's house. He paints his face in camo, waits quietly, and when the attackers arrive, he strikes. One by one, he eliminates the gunmen using stealth, hand-to-hand combat, and brutal improvisation. The final fight spills into a swimming pool. It's stylish, tense, and a perfect blend of strategy and raw power. Number 2. The First Prison Cell Fight. Before the bathroom scene, there's a smaller, more personal fight. When an inmate named JD begins harassing Paul Hubbell, Reacher gives him a quiet warning. JD ignores it. Bad decision. Reacher drops JD with a few precise strikes, making it clear that no matter how calm he looks, he's always ready. It's a short scene, but it says everything about Reacher's character. Calculated, controlled, and lethal. And finally, the best action scene in the entire season. The stairwell fight in Episode 6. After a chase, Reacher finds himself face-to-face with a hired killer in a tight, narrow stairwell. They trade blows, the man pulls a knife, and Reacher grabs a discarded bicycle wheel to snap his fingers. Then, in a brutal final move, he wraps a tie around his attacker's throat, leaps off the stairs, and uses his own weight to strangle him mid-air. It's raw, intense, and perfectly choreographed, the kind of scene that makes a series unforgettable. Season 1 of Reacher doesn't just adapt a great novel, it redefines what action television can look like. No shaky cams, no over-the-top slow motion. Just clean, practical fight scenes and a leading man who understands how to carry every punch. If you're into deep dive movie breakdowns and behind-the-scenes analysis, make sure to check the link in the description or just click the video popping up on your screen right now. I've got some unbelievable movie breakdowns that'll make your day. See you in the next one.